back up?
Yeah, I'm fixing something. I didn't even realize that it went down. I don't know why it went down. That's YouTube for you. Just putting up my thumbnail now. And put on my little list. Follow 76 video games. Done. Yeah, I was even talking to you for a bit, and I noticed. Oh yeah, when you were confused, and you were wondering what the hell I was talking about. We were talking about this this guy that we sometimes hang out with. His video game names is Flutters, and he's a teenager. Like I don't know, I'm guessing like 17. He gets really angry sometimes at us, mostly James, and he'll say things like, he'll just like flip out. He just flips out. So that's who we were talking about. I guess you're probably like wondering, yeah, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, because this little Flutters guy, he really gets upset with us, and we're all older than I don't know, he's just like a kid, man. But he'll treat us like shit, and then we'll give it right back to him. But he just gets a little upset sometimes.
Hehehe, video game rage.
Yeah, I logged on couple months ago to play, and this guy that I'm playing with now, James, he's like, well, we won't be playing with Flutters this weekend. And I was like, why won't we be playing with Flutters? And he says, because Flutter's mother grounded him. So he got grounded and he couldn't play with us. I said, what do you get grounded for? And he said, because he didn't do his mom wanted him to clean something and he didn't do a good job, so she took his PlayStation away for the weekend. I had a couple arguments with him while playing. He'd say something I didn't appreciate. I'd talk to let him know. I don't. If I'm treating you like shit, then I can understand. But no, he'll just treat you like shit. If something's going wrong in the game, it's your fault. One of those people. Anything that goes wrong, it's the other person's fault. It's your fault.
Grounded. That's
the way he is.
Sucks. Never had to deal with that. My buddies did.
Grounded from games. Yeah, I don't know what his mother wanted him to clean, but apparently he didn't do a good job. So, bye-bye PlayStation for the entire weekend. Come on, man. I'm running out of energy. There. Yeah, my energy gets down that low, and then the chainsaw don't work no more. Better get down here with Moo Moo. Oh, you've been down here doing... Oh, it's you that's down there. I thought that was you and me fighting back there. That was me and somebody else.
Online gaming didn't come around until I was out of my parents' house.
When online gaming first came out, I think I might have still been living at my parents', but it was pretty close to moving out. But I couldn't do the online gaming for the PlayStation because it was like that dial-up. Everything was dial-up back then, so in the games I had, we could go on. I didn't play them, I didn't like them, so the only game I played online was on a computer, and it was called Diablo 2 or Diablo 3, I can't remember. And I had lots of fun with that. My next experience...
56K modem days.
Yeah, back when we thought we had it made. Wow, this is great. This is cool. No, it was nothing. Well, that's the way she went. But I was never really a big online gamer anyway for the PlayStation.
My buddy still gets down on Diablo.
Yeah, Diablo's pretty popular. You can get it on PlayStation and Xbox and brand new. all the downloadable content. That guy's quick on the draw. Got a fast gun. Reload speed.
He plays on Steam Deck.
Yeah, I have a couple games on Steam. They're it's called Total War Rome. I love history and the Roman Empire and games like that. Really, really like that. But I don't play it online. I just play it offline. But I played Call of Duty on the PlayStation 3, I think it was. And I didn't really like it. But then they had this other game called Red Dead Redemption. And it's like a cowboy game, pretty popular, made by a popular company. Really good game. That's the first time I really started enjoying PlayStation Online gaming. I liked the community and that. And then I started not to like it because I started to play this one called Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront. And everything was cool, and then next thing you know, it's crossplay. So with crossplay, you got Xbox. Yeah, Rockstar. For crossplay, you have Xbox, PlayStation, and the PC. So the PC guys come in with their hacks. So on Star Wars Battlefront, they'd have like a guy you couldn't kill. You'd have 40 versus 40. Excellent. Star Wars, you have stormtroopers versus the the rebels. Everything's going awesome, and then one guy's cheating and you can't kill him. So it just destroyed the fun. So I never really got back into the online gaming until Fallout 76. And I used to play it with somebody I knew since grade 9.
Cross-platform is cool until hack boys come in.
Yeah, the hack, that's what happened with me, the Star Wars Battlefront. I was having a really good time. Really good time, man, until that happened. It was about a month into it, maybe, now I'm thinking about it, about a good month after when I bought the game and I started playing it. For about a month, everything was sweet. And then, boom. Well, with this game, there's no crossplay, so there's no hackers. Can't. Well, for the PlayStation, I mean, I'm sure you can hack your ass off on the PC version. But we're all on the PlayStation 5, and we have some friends that are on the PlayStation 4. But yeah, we can't do no hacking. We can do glitch hacks.
Original Battlefront was cool. Not a big Star Wars fan. It's okay.
I just like the first. I know people can get nerdy and say that's not the first 3. I'm talking about the first 3 movies that came out. I enjoyed Star Wars because I was a kid. My dad took me to the theater. I like Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back and then Return of the Jedi. And that's it, man. After that, it just slowly sinks into like a Walt Disney hole. And that hole is all full of poo-poo.
Original trilogy only.
You betcha. I love Jabba the Hutt, and man, that was really cool. No, but the whole Walt Disney thing, that they just ruined it. Like, they turned it all woke. Like, my brother-in-law, he's like, this is a while ago, he says, there's a new Star Wars coming out, TV series or something. And I said, no, I don't watch that shit no more. And he's like, oh, did you see the trailer or anything? I said, no, I told you, don't watch that no more. And he goes, you should check the trailer out. I was like, well, I don't want to. He goes, no, seriously, check the trailer out. So I did. Now I know why he wanted me to check it out, because he knows I get angry at this stuff. Okay, in the trailer, you see this black chick. I have no problem with the black chick being a Jedi. She's got a lightsaber and a massive afro. She has a lightsaber. She throws it up in the air. It comes down and it cuts her hair perfectly. She has as if she just went to the salon. She did that by throwing a goddamn lightsaber in the air and it came down. And it gave her a salon hairdo. And that's why my brother-in-law wanted me to see it because he knew that would get me going. It's like you're getting that's got me going. Not right. It's
Dang
not
it,
right, damn
your
it.
accent makes me want pow time.
Oh, yeah. You know, one of the stupidest things I ever heard in my life it was by somebody I know. It was a girl, but I can't remember who it was. Doesn't matter. She goes, I don't have it. She's like a Canadian. Somebody I went to school with, with. I just can't remember who it was. And she said, I don't have an accent. And I said, what are you talking about? I said, everybody has an accent. She goes, well, I don't. And I said, every person on the entire planet has an accent. She's like, no, I don't. And I wasn't going to argue with her. I was probably half drunk at a party when we were talking about it. That's probably why I would engage in such a conversation. But yeah, she said she wouldn't give up. I had to give up. I was just like, whatever. Because I listen to these guys right now, and they sound like north. They sound like Northern Americans.
It's
They
all
don't
in the
sound.
pronunciation.
They don't sound like Southern. I have friends from Roswell, or sorry, from New Mexico, and their accent kind of sounds the same as these guys right here. These guys kind of got like a Northern American accent, kind of like, the North and the South. So these guys sound like they'd be on the North. Now we have another player we play with. His name's No Mercy. He's from Texas, and he's got the Southern draw, doesn't he, James? No Mercy. You could tell he sounds like King of the Hill. He sounds like one of the guys from King of the Hill.
Midwestern twang.
Oh, this guy's got the twang. Yeah, he's like Boomhauer. He's a good player, though. He's a good player. He's a very good player, though. He's right up there with us. Same thing. Same skill. And I don't mean to brag, but we're pretty good players, too.
Tank Hill, Texas twang.
We have good old tank. I played one of their friends. I used to actually watch King of the Hill. I didn't like the artwork. I'm such a picky fucker. I didn't like the artwork, but I didn't mind it because it happened to come on when there wasn't really much on TV at the time, like at that time of the day. Like all the shows during that time of the day were kind of shitty. So I was like forced to watch it, and then after a few times I watched it, I was like, this ain't that. I didn't like Bobby though. I wasn't really a big Bobby Hill fan. But I liked how Hank was always trying to make Bobby like a man. Bobby was kind of like his own thing, I guess. He was like more of artistic. He wasn't like all into sports like Hank. He was his own man. The same thing happened with me with South Park. I hated South Park. Never gave it a chance because of the artwork. Never gave it a chance. And one day I watched it, and I was like, this is funny, man. They're making fun of Canada. They only have one road in Canada, eh? And it's almost true. We have this road called the 401.
Beavis and
You
Butthead
can
is
get
my
one
go-to
side
for
of
my
Canada to
judge.
the other. Okay, so Beavis and Butthead. Those guys were so popular with my friends when it didn't work for me. I don't think I had a friend that didn't like it. And I had friends that used to talk like them. Maybe that's why I didn't like it. I used to have friends that would even talk like them and laugh like them. And everybody was doing it. And I was just like, I don't like this. But, like, and I just sometimes get a little over picky. But I don't like being part of the herd. If I don't like something, I don't have to like it because everybody else does. Fuck that. Yeah, well, you're the same, James. We've had a lot of chats. Yeah, so yeah, I'll figure that out for you. That Halloween one, it's there. They sell everything. Everything. We haven't had any encounters in a while. We're getting to about a minute away. Oh,
Royal
here
Wedding
comes
is the
the
best
turkeys.
Canadian South Park episode. Scott the Dick.
Okay, I don't know if I see it or not because I don't know the titles of I don't remember what the title was. Like for example, one I really liked was the one where they had Mel Gibson, but I don't know the name of the episode. That Mel Gibson one where Cartman adored him, and at the end, Mel Gibson shits in Cartman's face. And he found out that Mel Gibson's like crazy. But in all reality, he's not. Mel Gibson's awesome. Mel Gibson's like anti-Hollywood. I like Mel Gibson. I remember when I was a kid, my mom really liked him. She just like fucking all women back then. They all liked Mel Gibson of the '80s. They really liked him. I just thought he was cool because he was Mad Max. The first time I ever saw him in my life was Mad Max. I was just a young guy. Watch Mad Max and on a VHS tape and watch Road Warrior. Like, this guy's awesome. I wish I could go kill people like him. Go outside in my slingshot. Yep. You're darn right. He's alright in my books. There's a lot of fucking... Jesus. Oh, I didn't even get to play. Yeah, there's a lot of Hollywood people I can't stand. But I like Mel Gibson. Yeah, I don't. I think you got to upgrade that person twice. I think it might be 250 and then 500 for the supply upgrade. Holy shit, James, is that your nose breathing out air, or are you outside playing the game in a fucking windstorm? James, somebody fucking put the fucking plug in there. What's going on? What's that noise? Seriously. It sounds like... Listen, can you hear it? At first I thought it was James's nostrils, and then I'm realizing, no, James doesn't breathe that quick. Hear it? I don't know, but it's not from me. It's from James. It's always from fucking James. Unless that's like one real long part. If it is, you better go see the doctor. Because you've been
South Park S83 Passion of the Jew.
I don't think I've seen that. Or maybe, unless that's the one. That sounds a cool name, Passion. Taking that off of this Passion of the Christ. That Passion of the Christ was pretty serious. Wow. I think Jesus, I watched it. The only thing I thought was, I understand that he's trying to show the suffering, but I thought there was just a little too much blood on Jesus. I'm not saying it because it disgusted me or anything like that. I'm just thinking it's historically, I think Jesus did have blood on him, and that from he got kicked around, tortured, and beat up before they put him on the cross. I know all that, but I don't think he had that much blood on him. Like in Mel Gibson, looked like he just dumped a couple buckets of pig blood over the actor, because that had way too much blood. But other than that, pretty cool movie. But I like Apocalypto or whatever, the South American one. Boy, was that a good movie for me. Those are the type of movies I can get right into. I don't need the English either. Don't need a good English if it's a really good movie. I don't know if this is true or not.
Over the top for effect.
When I was talking to you guys today, you were saying you didn't like horror movies. Fuck, I forgot to mention to Buddy there that
Apocalypto
was supposed to be making a new Cujo. Yeah, Apocalypto was awesome. Supposed to be making a new Cujo, but I don't know if that's true or not. Or if it's just going to be fan-made. Cujo, Stephen King classic. That's... Uh-oh, guess what? I didn't get blue screen. My thing stopped. I got to restart the podcast. Right back. Because I think it'll die. I think I have to restart this, man, because my thing froze. Hang on. I'll be right back with a new one.